You are probably aware of the many items that you should have on hand in case of a disaster, and hopefully you do have them now that winter is already here for some of us. But today we're going to go over some suggestions that you might not have thought of but are very important. And if you stick with me until the end, I'll give you an important tip to help you make sure that being prepared goes smoothly. Good morning, health-minded people. I'm Dr. Snow, and I help you treat minor health issues naturally. And I work with clients and their physicians to make sure that they are on the fewest medications necessary to ensure the best outcomes possible. And part of staying healthy is being prepared for a natural disaster or other emergency. I live in the Midwest, and winter isn't the only time we can be stranded without power and the inability to travel. Our county has been devastated by ice storms, snowstorms, and tornadoes, which has left some without electricity for weeks, not just days. We are also near the New Madrid Fault, so I guess we could be in danger of an earthquake. And 35% of our state is covered in trees, so we could be at risk for a forest fire. No matter where you live, there could be a natural disaster that might leave you on your own for a while. Everyone knows how important it is to have enough food and water, flashlights and batteries, and a basic first aid kit on hand in case the electricity goes out. But we're going to go through 7 things that you might not have thought of. Number 1, extra medication. Even if you aren't expecting a storm, you should always have a week or more of medication on hand. Insurance will usually allow a prescription for blood pressure, diabetes, or other maintenance medications to be filled 4 or 5 days early. If you get your medications 4 days early every month and put aside those extra 4 days each time, by the end of the year, you should have about 48 days stocked up. This will last you even during an extended emergency. Also, if you are on insulin, depending on the exact product, the pen or vial you are using is good for 10 to 42 days out of the refrigerator. If your current pen is nearly empty and you're expecting a storm, pull another one out so you won't have to open that door if the electricity goes out. Number 2 is diabetic supplies. Make sure you have a good stock of diabetic supplies such as pen needles, lancets, test strips, and alcohol wipes on hand. Always try to stay at least a week ahead. And it would be a great time to purchase an extra battery for your glucose meter. Having a battery go dead when you can't get to the store to buy another one wouldn't be good. Not all glucose meters use the same battery, so refer to your owner's manual or open your meter to write down the exact battery you need to purchase before you go to the store. In fact, just take the old battery with you. If you're learning something from this information, please hit that like button. Number 3, rescue inhalers. Especially if you don't use your rescue inhaler often, you need to check to make sure that it is at least half full and that it is in date. If you haven't refilled it in the last 4 to 6 months, go ahead and get a refill today so that you will be prepared if you need it and can't get to the pharmacy. Number 4, inhalation solutions. Along the same lines as your rescue inhalers is inhalation solutions for your nebulizer. Make sure you have enough in stock and that they are in date. Unfortunately, if the electricity goes out, your nebulizer won't do you much good because it's not going to work at this point. So make sure that you have a rescue inhaler on hand. If you still have electricity but the roads are covered up, at least you will be able to breathe easier. If this information is helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit that little bell to be notified every Monday when I post a new video that's designed to help you navigate the sometimes confusing healthcare system. Number 5 is nitroglycerin. Make sure that you have a new bottle of sublingual nitroglycerin tablets. If you haven't refilled your nitroglycerin in the last 6 months, get that bottle replaced. Storms can be stressful and you want a fresh nitroglycerin bottle in case of an emergency. Don't wait until you have chest pain to find out that your nitroglycerin is out of date or that the tablets have gone to powder because you've been carrying them around in your pocket for over a year. Get a new bottle. Number 6 is a phone recharger. If the electricity goes out, you should have a portable phone recharger in case you need to call for help and your phone is dead. You can get one of these for less than $20, which would be well worth the money if it saved you or a loved one's life, don't you think? So we've arrived at the tip that will make things go smoother before an emergency happens. Number 7, call ahead. It's a good idea to call for a refill about 7 days early every month to give your pharmacy time to contact your doctor and get an answer back before you actually run out of the medication. Don't wait until you're taking the last tablet, especially on a Friday evening when your doctor won't be back into the office until Monday. Even if your insurance won't pay for your refill more than 4 days early, the pharmacy can put your refill on their reminder schedule and fill it on the day that it will go through. Giving your pharmacy plenty of notice makes the process easier on you and on them. So what did I miss? Leave your emergency suggestions in the comments. If you have found this information helpful but want more information on how to possibly save money on your prescriptions, click and watch this video next. Thank you for joining me today to learn about ways to stay safe during a disaster that you might not have thought about. Stay healthy, get a new bottle of nitroglycerin, and have a blessed week.